Hey yo everyone, we are here checking out some mods that are kind of underrated that I said why not, let's compile in a video. Mainly boss mods, some that I haven't played in a minute or some that I believe should get a little spotlight to add to future mod packs. Let's get it though. As you can see, we're chilling in a special room in the dungeon from the Assorted Additions mod, but let's get out of here real quick. Now, I have added a little handful here. Let's see if we can see them. We got the Aerovelence mod, Assorted Additions, Corruption Boss, Snaker. That's not the name of the mod, but just a handful of mods that I want to check out. Let's start with this first one. All right, we might be starting at peak. Now, in the underworld biome, look at that. There's a little structure down here, and this is post wall of flesh, so you need to kill the wall of flesh to get access to the structure. And look, it's like a little portal from the Devilish arena mod, and if we click on this portal, it's gonna teleport us somewhere. Boom, it puts us in an arena, a Devilish one, and right away we're fighting waves of enemies. Let's get it. Hell bats, 150 health, lava bats, even more health. Hold on, I'm kind of doing a lot of damage. But after you go through all the waves, you get to the boss wave. Oh my god, I checked out this boss a long time ago when it first came out, and it's just so cool. It's a giant snake, look at it, and it just looks so terrifying and also cool at the same time. I can't even tell what's bro's eyes. I'm assuming that big one is his eye. I don't know what the little one is. Don't tell me he's like a flounder or something. But he's shooting out big fireballs. He shoots out his little freaky tongue. Smaller fireballs. Let's start doing damage. Also, he shoots like these little red crystals everywhere. Hold up, let me hop in fake god mode so I can take damage. Do those do oh yeah, they definitely do damage. Freaky ass, get your tongue off of me. He shoots this little like burning rock, and I believe it's a giant potato. Not a burning rock. Let's start doing some damage though to the Devilish snake. Come up here, bro. Come up here, take some damage. Let's progress through this fight. I love this dude though. He's a very cool change of pace boss fight, because you got to do like a little arena with one or two little easy waves to get done, and then you get rewarded with a cool boss fight, cool boss design. The fight itself ain't no like Starlight River late game calamity fight, but it's still cool. Survive. So I gotta survive for 20 seconds without getting hit, as I just got hit in the head. Are those falling rocks or are these potatoes again? Oh, speak of potatoes, dude, I would have been dead already. So you got a cool little survive phase. I kind of like when bosses have this, as long as it's not at the end of the boss fight. Like say you kill a boss and then you got to do a survival like bullet hell phase at the end. That's not fun, because I don't like killing a boss and then I lose to like a Mario Party mini game at the end. But he's back to being able to get attacked. Let's do some more damage. Damn, he's moving quick. Hold up, he got multiple tongues. My boy's super freaked out. I didn't know he was rolling like that. All right, come on, let me finish you off. I think we've seen enough from the Devilish snake, which is easily one of my favorite like underworld themed bosses. There isn't too many, so it's not like it's hard to choose, but let's take him out. Giant like gore animations. We can go ahead and peep some of his stuff though, starting with the little relic, which perfectly looks like him. Hold up, music bumping. I don't know who made the music, but it's bumping. All right, well, let's pop in with some of this other stuff though. Agile fiery lamp, equipable. Why'd I get 37 of them? We got burning potatoes, of course. We got his hurtful snake hammer. So it has a right click that we could just throw, and then it has a left click that we could charge up and swing. Let me bring us some enemies here. Why not some enemies from Assorted Additions, which we're gonna check out later, so we might as well bring them in to check out. But look at this, toss his baby like a boomerang, hit him with like a regular hammer. A nice little 2-for-1 weapon. I know there's some more from the mod though, I'm pretty sure. What other goodies? Snake staff, of course. Gotta have the summon. Go ahead. Ooh, I like that. It's a little what's it called, Stardust Dragon type of summon. Now I wonder if I have more summon slots, does it get longer? No, you summon multiple. Okay, I kind of mess with that. What other goodies are there? There's a snake painting. Oh man, I messed with this snake painting. Hold up, we'll put that somewhere in the overworld. We got the trophy, of course. We got some new bricks. Anything else? Devilish Rift Mirror teleports you to the arena. Okay, so you can get the little mirror. We got a can goaler. A what? Let's see what this is. Whoa, it's actually kind of cool. What the heck? All right, since we were checking out the Assorted Additions mod, we might as well go ahead and fully check it out really quick though. Can I drop this painting down? I want to drop this sick painting down. Look at that. That's peak. Need to put that in any future house. But yeah, Assorted Additions is one of those mods that adds in Assorted Additions. Whoa. But I really like having it in just random mod packs because it adds in a bunch of random cool stuff, which I think are like the best type of Terraria mods, or just mods in general. Mods that add in a bunch of random great stuff. You want an example of Minecraft mod that does that? You guys ever hear of the cyclic mod? Now that's an amazing mod. But yeah, a lot of cool, interesting items. Some of the sprites aren't like the highest quality, but I think the sprite quality is made up for by just the uniqueness of some of the stuff that's in here. For example, a guided missile launcher. How do I even use this? Because it doesn't use regular rockets, so I don't know what it uses. Death ray. Let me see this death ray. Okay, another laser beam-esque weapon. Shroom pouch. So just picking up mushroom dust and throwing it at people. That honestly would probably be effective, especially in like the Last of Us universe. But yeah, a lot of cool weapons in here that are very fun to mess around with. But on top of the cool weapons, there's also some other cool items. We got some cool backgrounds. Hazard walls. I love hazard walls. If you're like me and don't want to have the Calamity mod installed 24/7 to get something like a hazard wall, because I believe Calamity has some decent like hazard wall and tech type things that you can use for building. Boom. Assorted Additions, and these look great. Top of that, they even got checker walls, they got paint walls, light, dark. That's kind of cool, so you can make like a shit up just black background. A lot of cool building stuff in here. Steel plating walls are also awesome, but then there is some armors and other goodies, but the thing that I mainly want to see is the bosses and other little creatures from it, because it adds in a lot of very vanilla friendly creatures. Let's look at some of the normal stuff. We already saw the Phantom Mage earlier. We got a sandstone mimic, so if you ever wanted more mimics, there you go. There's a sandstone one. Oh look, drop me a little staff, Deathbringer staff. Oh, little tornadoes. There's also the jungle mimic fully added in by this, because I know the jungle mimics in base Terraria, but only on certain seeds, right? So boom, if you wanted him fully implemented. They also dropped, you know, new weapons. What else do we got? Shroomling. Is he a bad guy? No way, bro, is a bad guy. Look at him, little body. Oh, he a bad guy. Well, this is what bad guys get. See it. All right, what else do we got? We got a haunted pot. Ooh, so you think you're about to break a pot? Psych, bro, done turned into a ghost. I like that. I thought it was gonna be like a mimic pot, but no, that's a different take on mimics. What else? We got a night slime. I'm assuming, bro, like glows in the dark or something. No, he just got like stars on his head. We got a living cactus. Okay, let's go to the desert then. And if we just see bro, it's like, whoa, look at that. It's a cactus. Oh, guess what? He's alive and he rolls, which is literally the perfect theme for the cactus. That, or they turn into like a Pokey or whatever they're called from Mario. We got Ice Guardian and Ice Guardian Shield. Okay, bro's got an interesting shape, I'm not gonna lie. He drops frost cores, that's good. Granite Grunt. You can't go wrong with more granite enemies. This one's cool, the grabber plant. Guess what it does? It grabs you. And you can't get out unless you kill it, I believe. That's a nice little jungle theme one. This might be my favorite enemy from the mod, the Goblin Balloonist. It's a funny name, Goblin Balloonist. I think he drops bombs on you. Oh, there you go. Took him a little bit. But it's such a cool idea to add to the Goblin invasion. I really like when mods add to any invasion. Some Terraria invasions, you know, they need a little bit more. Bag of bombs. Whoa, infinite bombs? That's kind of sick. We got a Frost Wraith, which is another little ghost type enemy. We got a Cursed Pickaxe. And then now we kind of get to, I believe, the bosses from the mod. Question is, I don't even know how to spawn them. Let me figure this out. The first boss is a hell boss. Love to see it. More hell themed bosses. The thing is, this one might be a little generic in terms of looks. Bring them in. The Fire Dragon. Where's he at? Oh, shoot. That boy long. Oh my God, it's still going. Where's the end? He got like 20 arms. All right, he's a little goofy looking in my opinion. He still kind of fits the game though, if I'm being honest, and he's kind of fast for a wyvern. That boy locked on. Damn, he's the real homing missile, but he shoots little fireballs. I think that's him shooting little fireballs. Oh, shot a big one too. But this dude is pre-hard mode. Can you believe that? I think he's right before the wall flesh. Let me check. Yeah, right. All right, right after the wall flesh, not before, right after. And I fought this dude in a mod pack and he was not bad. He was not bad. He definitely scared me with just his pure girth. Nope, his length actually. Key a grower, not an expander, I don't know. But look, he circles your ass just like a bunch of other worm bosses do, but he's more on the wyvern side than worm side. His fight is pretty tame though, other than that crazy speed he had going on at the beginning of the fight. Looks like he's picking it up now, bringing in more dudes he's summoning. He's pretty damn fast. Oh my God, I got some decent gear. I'm surprised I can't outrun bro completely, but I think we've seen it all from him. I mess with him. Again, a little goofy looking, but I still think it fits base Terraria. What's in bro's treasure bag? Let's bring this to the surface real quick, because we're gonna need to be up here anyways. Let's peep this relic, fire dragon relic. Okay, yeah, it looks like a dragon. And then what's in the little pack? Oh, we got a dragon staff. Ew. Why you look like that? You look like paper mache or something. Next boss is pretty sick, because guess what? It is a graveyard theme boss. I don't think I've ever seen one. Well, the Lich from Thorium, I guess, was turned into a graveyard boss. But let's bring him in. Fairly simple of a graveyard boss. Hold on, I think it needs to be nighttime too. Even harder to see. It was already hard to see. Okay, the flowers are not working to spawn him in, so I'm gonna just bring him in straight up. Look at him. Just a big spooky ghost. He looks pretty funny. He gives me like 1.3 vibes. Again, he's pretty fast too. He's just running at us. But show me what else you got. Okay, he starts bringing his little minions. Whoa. Some like random, very fast projectiles. He's got a decent amount of health. Honestly, he might have the same amount of health as what's his face, the dragon. His noises are kind of cool. He's making weird ghost noises. Okay, now he's shooting a bunch of homing projectiles, kind of like Skeletron's homing skulls. And now he's shooting like weird little wavy projectiles. You know, a very calm boss fight. It's not too crazy. I do like that his face kind of glows when he's in the wall. It's kind of cool. It's a nice little detail. But that seems like that's about it with the haunt. Nothing too crazy in terms of the boss fight, honestly. A little plain, but let me see the relic. Oh yeah, that's a spot on relic. And what's popping in bro's treasure bag? Why do I keep getting this armor? He gave us a little phantasmic bow. What am I shooting? These are some sus projectiles I'm shooting. The next boss is a boss that I believe should probably exist for real in terms of where it is in progression, and that is a hard mode post mech. Yeah, post mech Crimson / corruption boss. It is a very simple one. The Crimson Core, bring it in. 51,000 health. And as you notice, it's got a blue health bar, which I believe means that's a shield. So let's see what's popping with bro. In terms of visuals, nothing too crazy. It's just a Crimson Core. But in terms of the fight, I fought this dude recently in a mod pack and he was low-key beating my ass. His fight was kind of scary, but I think it's because I had a terrible arena. Like I fought him in a little tiny arena. That attack was kind of crazy. Bro just busted everywhere. Pause. Maybe not pause. That's exactly what he did though. He busted projectiles everywhere. But as you can see, we gotta take bro's little shield out, which they're not just like weak little shields. They're kind of tanky. Like it's pretty much his whole health bar as the little shields. But this is kind of a cool take on you know, the little health bar phase, because it's kind of like a fighting game that has like multiple health bars. You gotta take out the first one and then you get to the next one. So let's take out that first health bar and get to the next one. Now the question is, does he start switching up the moveset? His moveset is not bad. Oh, he does start switching it up. He starts dropping cursed flame balls on us on top of these like just normal Ichor projectiles, which yeah, they're actually Ichor shots. So you're getting reduced defense and you're getting hit by cursed flames. Oh, okay, look, kamikaze exploding attack. Like it's a nice little boss to have in between progression. And also I feel like they fit perfectly in having a boss down here. Now obviously there also is a crimson version, or a corruption version. I mean, I think the corruption one might be the same, maybe. I think I fought the crimson one in both of my playthroughs though. But bro brought his shield back, which is kind of insane. That is a lot of health then. I was looking at it at first and I was like, he low-key doesn't have that much health. No, he got a lot. Those shields pretty much like triple / double his health. Because I was wondering, post mechs is pretty late in the game, so I expected a little bit more health wise. But I think we've seen his full moveset here. I doubt he has a phase 2. He better not. I do want to peep the relic. How spot on. You know, my favorite thing to do is peep the relics. How spot on is it? Oh yeah, that's it right there. Hold up, we get an equipable Crimson Core, which gives us light. Oh my god, look at that. We literally get the boss. The treasure bag looks like a nipple. Let's open it up. What's in it? Hard shattered shell. Attackers also take damage. When damaged, you throw out multiple exploding shards. Hold up, put that baby on. Go ahead, hit me. Oh, that kind of did a lot of damage. So you got a weapon that, you know, you take damage and you passively output some damage. What else did you give me? Bloody ring. Summons 3 crimson orbitals. Dude, I'm just getting like shields on shields. Hold up. I could literally be just like, look at that. Kamikaze character. What is the weapon he gave me? He gave me a whip. Okay. Can't go wrong with whips. Striking an enemy to shatter the tip's orb. Pause. Slapping the tip on it. Now again, there is a corruption version. Real quickly though, let's just go through some of the weapons. Crim iron. I like that. Swift ranger shot the outlaw. The end. Big iron on my hip. You know what I'm saying? We got a cursed carbine. This shoots darts. I don't have darts on me. Defiled magic needle. Whoa. I like that. That's actually kind of sick. What the heck? What else? Bloodlust. Okay, it seems like the weapons are very good. Now, here's the thing. I believe this mod is made by Block, which Block is one of my favorite like mod creators. He's got a lot of little like class mods and stuff that are just very solid to do playthroughs with. Recently, I just did a playthrough with his throwing class mod. Pretty much just adds in Terraria thrower class again. It was very, very fun. Can we bring in the other core? Let's see. Corruption core. Okay, no, he's Crimson. All right, let's see if bro has different move sets or what. Okay, he's got little curse balls that home in, but I think the Icor dude also had that. They might honestly just swap themes. Yeah, that's what it look like. But let's see. Does my boy do the little explosion move? Yeah, he does. Okay, so it's pretty much the same thing, but obviously just a couple swapped out moves. Pretty cool. Either way, I'm messing with it. But yeah, that was a couple oh wait, I forgot the Aerovelence one. Last but not least, we got the Cybercry from the Aerovelence mod. What's up, Feathered Foe? That's also from Aerovelence. Now, I know there isn't too much in this mod, so let's see what's popping with it. Now, I had a lot of people telling me like, hey, gamers, just check out this mod. Sure, I'm doing it now. Bring them in. Oh. My boy got a boss spawning animation. He also moved the moon. Did you see that? Kind of sick animation. Now, I know this is a big work in progress thing, as we can see. Here's some foe. I forgot to put him in master mode. Goddamn it. Bring him in again. 71k health. There you go. That's his real health. I know this mod's a big work in progress, so that's also a thing. So if anything with this isn't like completely done, well, that's why. I believe Aerovelence was a mod back in the day in like 1.3 era, and I don't think I ever touched it too much. I really don't remember. There's a lot of 1.3 mods I never got around to. My biggest regret of ones I never got around to was Ultranium for sure. But this dude's moveset is kind of clean. He might have the best moveset of all these bosses. Now, I had to save one of the better for last because I knew with the way people were talking about him, they're like, check it out. Shoot, all right. He gotta be good then. But for sure, him and the Devilish Snake are my favorites from these set of bosses. I like all of them though. Moveset and visuals from this guy are crazy though compared to everything. Dude, this is crazy. What the heck? Some of these moves is like, how do you dodge some of them? Oh my God. I'm trying to figure out the direction they're going in. Oh, I almost got out of that one. Okay, I got hit immediately. My question is there a phase 2? Is there anything else once we get a little bit deeper? Or is this a straight up boss fight? You know, I can't go wrong with straight up boss fights. I think I'm honestly tired of seeing phase 2s. I think I'd rather just have the boss evolve straight up, just moveset wise. There doesn't always need to be like an animation into phase 2. We're still seeing new moves though. I don't remember this. The music again bumping. There's been a couple of good soundtracks throughout this mod showcase. Oh, that's a beautiful laser. You know, we had to see one boss with a crazy beautiful laser. Damn, I can't dodge that. Oh, now he's gonna look crazy. Hold up. He's blue now, like fully blue. Bro, stripped. Pause. Let's start doing some more damage though. See what's popping. Now, I appreciate the little detail of him having a different hit noise because, you know, a lot of bosses always use the same hit noises. Damn, he's still bringing out new moves. Whoa, what the hell? Oh. It's like a WarioWare mini game. Oh, damn, I'm still getting hit, bro. I'm ass. He's hard to figure out who's who now. You got to find the pink one. Okay, bottom right. And then he's back normal. I'm assuming that's all his moves. There's no way he has other moves. Okay, I think we've seen them all. We could take him out. Cool little death animation, of course. Oh my God. Beautiful, beautiful boss to end off with. I appreciate that. I almost forgot about the mod. Obviously, the other little side pieces from the mod are probably gonna be pretty high quality. There is a couple of things in here. Oh my God, yeah, look at that. It's a little slow of a weapon, but it looks great visually. So this is definitely a mod that you can look forward to in the future. See what's popping with it, because everything from it is looking very, very good. The thing is, I don't know if it's updated in a while. I really couldn't tell you. Yo, summon Cybercry to stand still and turn towards the player, useful for making thumbnails. Shoot. That might be the best thing I've ever seen in a mod. I don't know if bro's gonna be the star of the thumbnail. We'll see, but you know, I appreciate that a lot. So yeah, all the weapons, every single one I've taken out so far has been great. There is another thing from the mod. I don't know if it's finished though. Feathered Foe. Yo, it's my favorite boss. The Cube boss. Assuming maybe a harpy theme boss, but yeah, that was all these little mods put together in one video. Make sure to check them out. Shout out everyone that's working on them. A lot of greatness in here. A lot of little mods that you can add to a bigger mod pack. And I think I played with almost all of these in a bigger mod pack, and they were all very solid parts of the mod pack. But yeah, also make sure to leave a like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell for future videos. I've been streaming the Terraria and Palworld collab recently on my Twitch, twitch.tv/gamers101, and also on here on the main channel, obviously, because I stream on both. But if you missed the streams, peep the second channel, Gamers Live. That's where I post all my live streams that you miss. But other than that, I'll be seeing y'all next time. Have a good one.